what's going on, everyone? I am KC, a.k.a. my Clippers are still surviving Osborne, and that other voice next to me, to the right of me that you're hearing is my own Slice, my Quiet Storm, Michael. I'm still a Knicks fan, Piercy, and we finally got a special guest bringing us in to make the 2-3 plus me. We got Sean, a.k.a. Shiz, a.k.a. For the Love, a.k.a. the Basketball Savant. And I want to welcome you to another episode of the 18 Podcast, talking about things in the community, education, politics, sports, and whatever's on our mind. So once we post this episode on YouTube, please hit us with a like and tell us what you think, and definitely share. So, the first thing I want to ask everybody is, what's been going on with everyone? Mike, I'll start it off with you. What's going on, good brother? Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Trying to get
Happy Father's Day, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm an uncle, so.
Uncle, okay.
Yeah, I'm an uncle, so.
Happy Father's Day, Mike. There's no Uncle's Day.
There's no Uncle's Day?
It might be.
I remember I got a gift for Uncle's Day
It
one
might
time.
be Uncle's Day.
I got a gift for Uncle's Day one time. That was it.
not something you made up?
No, I think something my niece made up. Other than that, what's going on over on your side? What's going on with you, Shiv? What's going on, your brother? Good to see you again, man.
Just working. Thank you. Same here, brother. Just working, trying to get this for the love out there, y'all. Just trying to spread this love.
Yeah, and also, Shiz, I've been hearing a lot about, you're doing a lot of great things in the community in regards to For the Love and stuff like that. I mean, I played with you, played against you, so I know what that's hitting for.
Years,
one of the best,
brother.
yes, one of the best two-hand rebounders out there. Straight, fundamentally sound when he goes up for the rebound and everything like that. But plus, to give us a little bit more insight and information, and tell us about For the Love and what that's about.
All right, so For the Love is me, my love for the game of basketball, and we're just trying to spread love throughout the tri-state area. With the game of basketball, we run one-on-one tournaments, 2v2 tournaments, 3-on-3 tournaments. Sometimes we might do a 5-on-5 tournament, but for the most part, we want it to be different. So that's why we run 1v1, 2v2, 3v3. We do men, we do women, boys, girls, all ages. Like I said, we just want to spread this love. We want everybody to come to our tournaments, have fun. Our tournaments are different. Our prizes are different. We give out dope prize packages. Our entry fees are cheap. They are super duper cheap, if not free, y'all. If not free, we try to make all our tournaments free because we're about giving back. We want to give back, even if it's, a free trophy, some free apparel, wristbands, socks, anything. We just want people to come to our tournaments, come hoop, come watch what we're doing, come see what we're doing in the community. We had our first toy drive December 2020. It was dope. We want to keep doing that every Christmas. Hopefully we can. Yesterday we had our second Father's Day tournament. It was a one-on-one Rise and Shine type tournament. Yeah, you know the game, Rise and Shine.
Rise and Shine. We all know about Rise and Shine.
Yeah,
Okay.
We grew up playing Rise and Shine.
Absolutely.
That's how we learned how to play. But we do that every Father's Day, so we got something for the fathers. We're trying to incorporate something for Mother's Day with the moms that like to hoop.
Oh,
So
I like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So we do a lot. Touch on the moms. We do a lot of basketball for the ladies. That's what we're. Yeah, that's what we're really trying to tap into. The women, they really gravitate towards what we got going on.
I see that.
Not saying the guys don't, but the ladies, they really love what we got going on. So we just want to do more for them. We want to do more for everybody, but we want to do more for the women because with the whole inclusion and there's not a lot of spectators. A lot of people don't watch WNBA basketball.
Yes.
I think they watch college basketball, women's college basketball, more than they watch WNBA, which I feel like is the complete opposite. You know what I mean?
Right.
Watch both, but they watch college more than WNBA. You girls play ball. You're trying to get to the WNBA. That's the goal. Why don't you watch it?
I'm loving about what they're doing with the WNBA now, because now they're adding more faces, to the WNBA. Shout out to the Skylar Diggins and everybody, stuff like that. And
Got it on national TV.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been watching that, but I did grow up watching, women's college basketball, especially when she was one of my favorite players, Shamik Oslaw. When she came into the fold at the University of Tennessee, she just pretty much set the groundwork for all the other Tennessee greats coming through, such as Candace Parker and everybody like that. So
That's what we're doing.
So,
not to cut you off. I'm sorry. Let me give y'all the Instagram page.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you too.
We don't have a Facebook page yet. I just got an Instagram page. It's For the Love 2019. That's FORTHEL_VE2019. We might change it to For the Love Basketball, just to give y'all a little heads up on what we're doing next.
Okay.
But yeah, check us out on Instagram for right now. Website coming soon.
Yeah, definitely check this guy out, man. He's doing a lot of things in the community. He's doing some great things, and he has lots of gems to dispel in regards to branding, how to carry yourself as a man and as a lady.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I see it on the fight. Just real quick, I remember you were telling me, and I saw some of your Instagram stuff like when you were in Florida.
Yes.
I remember that. And who were you with in Florida?
So Florida was dope. My buddy Maurice Wood. Shout out to Reese Wood, man. Do you guys know Reese Wood? So Reese Wood is, I believe he's from the West Philly area. He's a Sherwood guy.
Yeah,
that's his home gym. He moved out to Atlanta. I forget how long. I mean Miami, and he has his own gym. So I partnered up with him, and we went out there and we put on our one-on-one tournament at his gym out in Miami, Florida, which was awesome. It was amazing. For you guys, you can check it out on the Instagram page.
People from here.
Well, we were trying to get some girls down from Philadelphia to play in the tournament and represent For the Love in Philly down there in Miami, but our fundraiser didn't go as good as we planned. So there's always next time, though. There's always next time. We're not writing it off just because it didn't happen this time. So yeah, it was dope. Wally Jones came out and showed us love. Man, that was amazing, bro.
The great Wally Jones.
Oh, man.
For those who don't know who Wally Jones is, he's the guy who's he gets mentioned in the Straight Path Fiance by the other great Philly legends like Chet Walker, everybody. He was really Wally's World before Wally's World to me.
Yes.
Like everybody knows about Wally Serbiak and stuff like that. No.
Wally Jones. I call him Mr.
Wally
Jones out of respect.
Yes.
He's not call me Wally.
Wally.
So yeah, it was definitely dope. He let me try his championship ring on, man. I was about to run down South Beach, get my front and flossing on, like, you know what I mean? I won a championship ring. Let's do it. But it was definitely a dope experience. So we're looking to branch off in other cities. We want to go to other cities and put on our tournaments in other cities. So that's what we're working on this summer.
I like it a lot. All right, well, listen, man. Let's get into it. Let's just talk about the elephant in the room. I saw it. You saw it. Sean saw it. The producer probably saw it. The entire world saw it. The Sixers lost to the Hawks 103-96 yesterday. And so now the Sixers season is over and the Wells Fargo Center is officially closed. Actually, after losing to the Atlanta Hawks 103-96 in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The upstart Hawks are going to be facing now the Milwaukee Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals beginning Wednesday night. So my question to both of you guys, and either you can jump at it if you want. Excuse my French, but what the hell happened to the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 7? Can someone answer that for me? Ben Simmons happened?
Well, I'm about to say it didn't happen.
It didn't happen.
Ben Simmons
Okay.
didn't happen.
Okay.
That stat line that they put up after the game for, was it fourth quarter?
Yeah.
For all 7 games. That's terrible. That's terrible for you to be a franchise player and you're not taking no shots, not looking to be aggressive. Embiid out there balling out.
Yeah.
He had a torn meniscus, right, or something like that a couple games ago. He out there leaving all out on the line.
You can't say it was him this time. All the other years, so Embiid didn't come to play, or he's injured, he's lazy.
He definitely came to play this season. It's definitely on Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
As him being, if Embiid is Batman, he definitely is or has to be Robin.
Which Robin? The Robin that died? Or
Maybe I could say
Dick Grayson? Or
maybe he's the Robin that died and Tobias Harris is Nightwing.
Okay. I can take that. Okay, I can definitely take that. Or Batman Forever, or whoever the guy is. Let me give you a quick, for those who are late to the party, who don't know who Ben Simmons is, let me give you a quick bio. Ben Simmons, 3-year pro out of LSU by way of Mount Verde Academy via Melbourne, Australia. The first overall pick of the 2016 draft by the Philadelphia 76ers. Season averages this year, 14 points, 7.2 rebounds, 6.9 assists. His career averages go to 15.9, 7.2 rebounds, 7.7 assists. Of course, he was like the Rookie of the Year, All-NBA Rookie Team, 3-time NBA All-Star, two-time Defensive Team, 2019, 2020. What do you say?
Now that I look at it, Donovan Mitchell should have won that rookie of the year. They would.
I don't think he should have. Well, you know what Julius Erving said? Julius Erving said, he said we should have got Jason Tatum instead of Ben Simmons. The doctor said that. Yeah, the great doctor said that.
Draft. Oh, well, Jason Tatum was in what's the point guard they drafted in?
Markel Fultz?
Yeah, he was.
Well, I mean, Markel is different, though. Markel wants to get things right. You know, Ben Simmons, I mean, this is no disrespect to Ben. I think Ben Simmons might be a little bit too cool for school.
No,
sometimes.
please disrespect him.
Oh.
Yes, please disrespect
Sean. Oh. Well, here's a question for you guys. Could this be the last time that we see Ben Simmons in a 76ers uniform?
Probably so.
What about you, Mike?
Probably so. His contract is so high, though.
Yeah, who's going to eat that contract? Somebody eat that contract?
Like dead contracts, like bad contracts back in the day.
Yeah, because I'm not trading one of my star players for Ben Simmons right now.
Like the Knicks always did for years. It's bunch of bad contracts for years. That's probably what will happen.
So the Sixers, you think they're going to be back to the rebuilding process? We back to the process. Well, y'all back to the process. I'm sorry, I'm not a Sixers fan.
Nor am I.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Yeah. Oh, you see that? Oh,
If I had Knicks stuff, it would be right beside yours. Right there.
might leave it right here. Just we're still standing. We're on Antoine Fisher type stuff. We're still standing. We're still here.
Y'all still clipping.
Yeah, we do what we do. Listen, we're going to get into them later. Another question for you. What else lost the game for the Sixers? Because I don't think it was just like Ben Simmons being passive, either.
Tobias couldn't buy a bucket in the fourth quarter.
Did you hear that, Tobias? AKA Toby Clutch, whatever they call you. What about you? What about you, Shiz?
Yeah, they had some costly turnovers in the fourth quarter. I know Embiid had one, trying to go to the basket, turned it over. I think that put him up, was it 4?
I believe so.
At that point in the fourth quarter?
Yeah. So basically what you're telling me is they should move from Ben Simmons now. Like,
it's time, because I don't think we're going to get any. His skill set is not going to get any higher than it is.
you don't think he can get any better?
No. What is his skill set?
I don't know.
He's a defender. he's great going downhill. He's allergic to cats.
You don't really think they can overcome him being a good defender?
Well, I mean,
Playing team defense?
if he gets like all he needs really is a hook shot. Really, to be honest with you, with either hand. He's already left-handed, so he's already at an advantage with everybody because he's left-handed. Left-handed people, the way they play is like real funky. Like, I'm a left-handed person. Well, for all my fans out there, I'm really ambidextrous, but because I can shoot this hand and lay it with the left. It makes kind of confuses people, but everything's a little bit more backwards. Like once you're doing everything left-handed. I think he can use that to his advantage. What he needs is to be honest with you, I think he just needs like a 15-footer.
That's it. That's it. A 15-footer, maybe 1 or 2 moves to be able to get his shot off, and maybe 1 or 2 post moves.
And he can get that.
2 or 3 post moves.
Yeah, he's an NBA player. He can get that.
He can score points just because he's 6'10",
right,
and stronger
than everybody
Like
else.
Magic said this morning, he needs to get in the gym every day with somebody and work on jump shots.
But he has been in the gym. Remember all those Rico Hines clips that he has playing with like Russell with certain threes, turn around. He has it. I mean, I think he has it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he needs to see like a sports psychologist or something like that to, see what's going on up there.
Afraid of getting fouled.
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
see, and my thing is, you cannot be afraid in any professional sport.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can't be that pass when he went up, he should have dunked it.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Come on, dog. Even if you miss the free throw, you got to dunk that ball.
Yeah.
You got to score that basket, even if you miss the free throw.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would have tied the game, exactly. Score the basket, dog.
Or shoot. I mean, because the more, just what you tell me, when we run and stuff like that, like, Casey, shoot the ball. Casey,
Right.
shoot the ball.
Shoot the ball,
because
yeah.
you're going to keep everybody honest. They're going to
Yeah.
come out to you, and it's going to be single coverage, because if you don't shoot, they're going to, they're going to sag down on you, and then there's not going to be any movement or something like that, My next question for you guys. Can Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid play together? Can they? Can they coexist in the same team?
If Ben tried to do something more offensive, like shoot that 15-footer shoot the ball when he gets close to the basket. I think he can. But if you notice, Ben runs to the low block every time down the court. He just stands there.
Mm-hmm. And then the beat's outside.
Yeah.
Why is he? Well, you know, we're in a different era.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's the play they run.
Yeah.
Right? Because you see they run that drag play. They'll move Embiid out to the 3-point line. Or sometimes they'll have him wait when he get the rebound and he run up the court slow and pass right back out to the 3-point line.
Mm-hmm.
I can't stand that pump fake, bro. That pump fake. Ben Simmons get the ball and that pump fake. I can't stand that pump fake.
He's not even going to shoot. I'm
Just shoot it. Yeah, that's my thing. Just shoot it, cause you can shoot the 3.
He's open when he does the pump fake. He's nowhere near it, so just shoot the ball.
Sounds good. I don't think they're a good compliment to each other though.
So
you know, like how Shaq and Kobe was good compliments to each other. You know, they found each other on the court. They knew where each other were on the court. I don't see that with Ben Simmons and Embiid.
Yeah. Do you think they regret of not keeping Jimmy Butler?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, big time. I think that was more so Jimmy Butler didn't want to be there. It was more so, Embiid and Ben Simmons, their locker room was immature at that time.
And
Jimmy Butler,
part of that.
Right, he's like, listen, I'm a winner, I'm a dog, y'all got to get on the same page as me. With an alpha like that, you got to get on the same page. Mm-hmm. Because we going to win. We trying to win.
Yeah.
And I think they wanted to do their own thing. Like you said, Mike, I think Ben Simmons a little too cool for school. That Fresh Prince of Philly might have went to his head a little bit or something. But, is no, like at the press conference last night, he wasn't mad at all.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got it.
You know what I mean? He wasn't mad at all. Like, Donovan Mitchell was upset when they lost. Mm-hmm. Embiid was cool, but he was upset when they lost.
Right.
He cool with the joint over his face, like, I'm gonna go play Killzone, Warzone, whatever it is he be playing online all the time.
Some Minecraft or something like that. I'm gonna be he's like, we'll get him next year and this and that. I don't know, Ben. You might not be here next year, brother. I think you find the proper trade packages for you.
Fire Doc River called this morning already.
Fire Doc already?
Yeah.
Nah.
For what?
He needed to be fired. He let Ben the Doc in his rotation.
Doc's not out there missing layups.
That's what Magic said today. I don't agree with that. Don't fire him. Don't fire him. Not yet. This is what this is first year. This is first year.
First year.
Yeah, you don't fire him yet. Not yet.
Maybe. I mean, if he was like Stan Van Gundy or something like that, you fire him his first year,
right?
Because Zion said, "Get him out of here." Like, I don't like Bull. Get him out of here. You sure, Zion? Yeah, I'm sure. Get him out of here. But speaking of that's perfect segue too, because with Doc Rivers and me as a Clippers fan, we've had our time with Doc Rivers, and come to find out, Doc Rivers' record in Game 7s aren't really all that good. It's below 500. He's like 6-9. So I think, to me, I think numbers play a part in this one, but it's not really Doc Rivers' fault because Doc is not out there like running the play. Doc tells you, hey, look, run this play, this and that, da 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 da. Look for the mismatch, whatever. Ben, you have a mismatch. Use it. Okay, whatever. He'll go out there and do what he does, jump in the air and dish and stuff like that. He should have dunked the ball and stuff like that. So, but on the other side, who else caused the loss? I'm also going to say, Kevin Huerter had a hell of a game for Atlanta. Kevin Huerter, a.k.a. the Red Mamba, he dropped an ill 27 points due to Trae Young not playing good. He had a bad game all around, and Trae had I know he was like 5 for 23 field goals and 2 for 11 behind the 3-point line, and he still ended up with like 21 points. Mm-hmm. Like that was just nothing but free throws to me.
Yeah, and he hit shots when it counted.
That he did.
Matter. Trae hit a 3. He hit like 2 runners in the lane in the fourth quarter. He hit big shots when it mattered.
He still hitting those runners in the lane?
I don't know how he played him though, because he drives and the screen is set. The dude cuts to the basket. Mm-hmm. He drives and he's going to do that floater. And if you step up to it, he's going to throw the alley. Yeah. All right, I don't know how you stop
defend that.
How you stop that?
You're going to have to pack the lane and keep somebody on the perimeter.
And knock him
one perimeter, and I don't know.
And go straight old school.
Yeah,
Trae keeps coming through that lane like that. Knock him down.
Knock him down.
You got to knock him down. Make him feel it.
But see, you can't even do that in the NBA.
Okay.
You're gonna get fined. You're
Yep.
gonna get suspended.
I'll take it then.
You can't even do that.
Yeah, because playing in and playing in our era, like good
The
'90s
white guy-
basketball. If you can hear me, good '90s basketball.
When the white got that flagrant, I was like, what?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can't even, if a person was getting off on you, they called it a playoff foul. It's a
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
playoff foul.
playoff
Oakley Oakley knocked you out the air on
Right.
your ass.
Mhm.
That was a good playoff foul. It wasn't no
You watch
tech.
those Knicks Pacers series,
Oh yeah, I used to love this series.
Davis, Brooks, boys, and Oakley, Mason,
Mm-hmm.
they was fighting on the
Yeah,
court.
they was
Yeah.
WWE.
Even the guards, were fighting. Like even the guards, like Mark Jackson and Reggie Miller would lock it up with Starks
You can
and,
go there
and
and
Harper and all them and Wilkins and everybody.
Now,
Well,
granted, you
still
don't
think
want
that
the
I think
fist
so.
fighting and all that, but I'm with the dude getting at you. I'm gonna foul you hard one time
Yeah.
and see where you're hard at.
I'm gonna give
See
you
if you're
one.
still gonna keep coming at me.
Now
Yeah.
it can either go two ways. Like either he's going to get real quiet
Yep.
and maybe go in his bag or something, or he's going to say, "I'll be right back," and go in his bag, and that's when the game is over.
Or he's going to get quiet and turn up on you on the court.
Now I've seen that. I remember that happened to you a couple times. I think one of the guys, like we were running up there, and one of the guys fouled you. I was like, "Oh."
And I don't call
I
fouls.
was like,
If
"Yo,
you
get
foul
the
me,
ball to Sean.
yeah, give it to
Yeah,
me.
get the ball to Sean."
Yeah, no, I think we won the rest of the
Yeah, we
rep.
did. We did. I was like, "Yo, get the ball to Sean." But yeah, I would definitely like if Trae Young is killing us like that. I'm definitely trying to knock him out the sky. Like,
Yeah.
give him a nice little hard one. I help him up and everything. Sportsmanship is definitely a key. But I'm gonna be like, "Yo, listen, I'm here. All right,
Yeah.
So where would Ben go? I mean, what's a good team for Ben to go to if he were to be, like traded? Does anybody any good trade
Go to a
destinations for
team
him?
where there's, I guess, another star, where you don't have to have that much pressure on him. Maybe like the Lakers.
Nope.
No.
You know, you would take it.
No, we don't need him
You don't
here.
want that
What,
problem?
what is he going to do alongside
I don't
LeBron?
know.
He's gonna
LeBron,
thrive.
LeBron already doesn't have a handle, right? He's strong. He get to the rack. What is Ben Simmons going to do? He can't dish it out to Ben Simmons.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons don't even drive to the basket.
LeBron mess around. He mess around and freeze him out or something like that.
Hey,
to
send
me.
Ben Simmons down to the D League and work on his jump shot and bring him back up.
What?
Listen, they sent Markel Fultz down to the D League.
And look what happened.
That's all I'm saying.
Look what happened. He almost got most improved
Don't
player.
act like the superstars can't go down to the D League and work on their game.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, when I was at work today, I was just like typing up some stuff, and then Mike was like, "Yo, we having a podcast today." I'm like, "All right, bet it." So I got 3 of them for you. So here's how, let me know how these grab you right here. All right, here's some trade destinations for General Ben by yours truly, the Clippers fan, Casey Osborne. Okay. My first package. Ben Simmons and Tyrese Maxey for you're already saying
Give
no.
up next.
2 future first-round picks to the Portland Trail Blazers for Damian Lillard.
That's something I have to
Those
think
2
about.
draft picks and Damian Lillard. I would do it, but Maxey's upside is pretty doggone good. Now,
Yeah.
they can give away Shake.
Yeah,
It'd be cool.
Dang, you want to shake like that?
Yeah. Only because I like Maxey better than Shake.
Shake, if you're listening, Shiz said that, not me.
Yeah, I said that, Shake.
Thank you, Shake. Yeah, I like that. What about you, Mike? Would you pull the lever on that trade?
I'll have to think about it. I definitely would think about it.
Well, you try to bring Kawhi Leonard to New York, so that
Yeah,
ain't
I'm
gonna
with
happen.
you.
So you go ahead with
I'm on
that.
one.
Go ahead with that. Kawhi, stay in LA, man.
I'm on
We
that
got you.
wagon. He's a free agent. What was it? Restricted free agent this year?
Yes.
Or some
Yeah, I
type
think it's
of.
restricted.
He had like an out his contract or something. Like 2 years.
That's like an opt out, opt in type thing. Some type of Steve Ballmer type contract. Fair.
But they get money together in New York. Why?
No, I don't think you got the
Y'all,
money for
y'all know
Kawhi.
Kawhi got a 2-year stay.
I don't know you're gonna try to match that money with Steve Ballmer. That's the man of Microsoft right there. Yeah, watch yourself. Don't put no smut on his name, all right? It's Steve Ballmer. I would like to see that trade. This is what I think about it. I mean, I would love to see that trade, although Philly, they're going to lose Maxey, which is like a fan favorite. But, you got Dame Lillard, who's going to be pointing at his watch, Dame time, waving bye-bye to people and stuff like that.
And Philly already loved Dame Lillard.
Scoring like 29 a night, plus General Ben will get to start in a new place. He's a Nike client, and he'll do fine in Portland because it's not too far from, Beavertown?
Headquarters.
Beaverton? Yeah, Nike headquarters. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Ben. They don't want you here, brother. My second package. This is my second proposition. Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle, shout out to University of Washington, Quade Green, to the Washington Wizards for the great Bradley Beal. What do you guys think about that? Go.
I'm with Mike. I would have to think about that.
Okay. Mike, you got to think about that too?
Because now you're giving up both of your defenders.
Offense for defense?
Yeah, I would have to think about that. That's not a bad deal, though. It's not a bad deal, but they're going to need some defense. Thibault and Ben Simmons is pretty much their defense.
Okay.
So Thibault would be hard to get rid of. For me as a GM,
I like Thibault.
I'm a defensive guy, so I like Thibault.
Same here. Thibault has a good upside, too.
Yeah.
That's a great upside.
He can dunk on you and he can shoot the three.
Yeah. I mean, except when he's playing against Trae Young, he keeps jumping at that up feed.
Yeah.
Stay on your feet.
They keep trying to play Trae Young from behind, right? They let him get past and try to send him to the help, and they're trying to block the shot from behind or knock it away from behind.
Right on his hip and he stops.
And he get right there and just toss up that floater.
That floater. You're going to defend it? Throw a little higher, catch that line. You know who does that? You know who does a good job of doing that too? Lou Williams. He's really good at that. Shout out to Lou, Lemon Pepper Lou. Shout out to the Clippers.
My question is, like, I'm not going to jump on the Lakers because I know when you two started out, none of the other players aren't really good enough to carry a team. So I understand why.
You come at your Lakers?
No, he's absolutely right though.
I understand why. What happened. Do you think they can be right back next year? And who do you think they might get?
I want Bradley Beal or Westbrook. Listen, Westbrook wife already started following the Lakers. Started following all the players.
You really think he'll fit with LeBron?
Yes.
Despite what you hear about Russell Westbrook and stuff like that, like because a lot of people say that he's stat chasing and stuff like that. What he's doing as a guard, rebounds and assists, he can score. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's unheard of.
That's not even the Big O can do stuff like that.
Consistent. He's doing it consistently though.
He did for like 3 or 4 years, right?
Yeah, I think 3 or 4. This might have been the 4th straight season. Like that's unheard of, bro. Not just one season, 3 or 4. So y'all would bring him to LA.
He had like 10 points and 10 assists. He could have 30 points, 20 rebounds,
14 assists. Like those insane triple doubles that like Rondo used to get in the playoffs and stuff like that. He'll have like 11 points, 20 assists, and like 26 rebounds or something like that.
And he's my height.
Yeah.
How is this possible?
And Westbrook is a different beast anyway. Like once he gets going downhill and he gets that motor going, it's all she wrote. I mean, I didn't like him, especially when he played against the Clippers and stuff like that in the playoffs those years. I mean, but I would love to have that problem on my team. I would love to have that problem. What do you want, Westbrook? What do you need? Like, we would love to have you.
It'd be a nice compliment to LeBron. All the pressure won't be on LeBron to score and win the game. Because you know Westbrook, man, you ain't got to tell him to shoot the ball.
Yeah. He wants to win.
And he's going to find drive. I would love him there. Him or Bradley Beal. Ideally, now this is me reaching all the way, I would love Devin Booker.
The lights come out.
Oh, man. But they're going to win the chip this year, so he ain't going nowhere.
So
Phoenix is going to win the chip this year.
Listen, I think they might, man, because Twin is injured. Shout out to Twin, speedy recovery, good brother. Because
is he down for the rest of the series?
I'm not sure. I'm going to find out by like tomorrow. I'm going to have to do some fact checking and see what's going on with the injury report. Because when I didn't see him in the third quarter, I was like, I said because we lost like pretty much our third and fourth scorer right there because. Reggie Jackson's doing a great job. PG is carrying us. What's that?
No, I was thinking of what Charles Barkley called it. They called it street clothes.
Street clothes?
Oh, street clothes. Street clothes Davis. Because he's always in street clothes. But he's always injured, though. I've never seen him healthy for a full season.
Yep. His whole career, he's been injured.
Even in Kentucky. Even at Kentucky, I've never seen him healthy. But he's a unicorn, though. Like everybody says, he's a unicorn. But
we'll be back. We'll be back next season.
He is, man. he kind of scares us since we both play in the same division and stuff like that. I mean, I would love to have that problem too. Like, you're more than glad to come over to the Clippers.
He ain't going nowhere. Anthony Davis, stay right where he at.
He's not. I know he's not.
He ain't going nowhere.
I know he's not. Now back to my Ben Simmons and Matisse Thybulle deal. Yeah, I mean, because Bradley Beal's like if not one of the best, perimeter scoring threats in the league right now. I mean, you go down to the Wells Fargo Center. He's playing for the Sixers. That's an easy 30. That's an easy 30, and you might get 49 on a halfway good day. And plus keep in mind, you still got Tyrese Maxey, you still got Seth as your ball handlers, and Bradley Beal can also just put on the floor and also attack the rim too. And my last package here would be Ben Simmons and George Hill to the Houston Rockets for John Wall, and
that's
a couple 2021 first round picks.
A few years ago, I would say yes, but I wouldn't. Not now.
For John Wall?
Yeah, John Wall. We're talking about Reebok John Wall. No, you don't want that? Still John Wall, man. He's still fast.
Yeah, nah.
You make it sound like you wouldn't pick John Wall if you played at LA Fitness or something like that.
I would take John Wall, but
I don't know about Ben Simmons.
yeah, I'm not trading Ben Simmons for John Wall.
Well, you also have some picks too, and you got George Hill.
No, I'm
No.
not doing that.
No,
Yeah,
whoa,
no.
wow, that was fast.
Yeah,
You pulled the
I'm
lever fast on that one.
I like George Hill, but he's now next season he'll be another year older, veteran man. He's been in the league forever. He's on that veteran minimum contract or maximum contract, right?
Team in the league.
He's like Jimmy Jackson,
Yeah.
Tony Massenberg or something like that.
He'll give you a couple good games.
Shout out
but-
Maryland.
He got his ring with San Antonio. Was that him?
Yeah. T-Bird, baby. Yeah. Like I said, John Wall might be like 30 and some change, but I mean, he still has his quickness. He's still John Wall. Getting wet. I would pick him up at LA Fitness if he's playing. Like, you got your 5. No, Mike, you got to go sit down somewhere. John Wall, we got John Wall. We gonna win the whole thing now. This could be just like Paul George. It's, next year it could be like the John Wall revenge tour. No,
I hope so. Because I like John Wall.
I
But
do too.
he stay hurt. He not playing well. So I don't know. John Wall gonna have to re-audition.
And I don't know if he can handle this Philly crowd either.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't know if he's ready for that. I mean, stay down there in DC or Houston or Atlanta, wherever you want to go, and stuff like that. But I mean, now Simmons on the flip side, you got Simmons and the Rockets. They look good because you got all those young bucks down there. Like you got Jayshawn Tate, you got Christian Wood, you got Kevin Porter Jr. You got all those horses down there. They can run, rip, and race all up and down the court. They ain't gonna have no type of half-court offense, but they'll be fun to watch. They'll be losing. They're gonna be losing.
They're gonna be up and they're gonna be like your Clippers when they had D Miles.
Oh, and
Quentin Richardson.
Shout out,
Knuckleheads.
Yeah, shout out to the knuckleheads.
Yeah.
Shout out. Yeah. I mean, what's your take on that, Mike? No, not really. You're not gonna put a lever on that one. I mean, so that means Ben
Now, I
Simmons
don't know.
is
Some teams might do it though, because Ben Simmons, you can trade him now for the second round pick. I trade Ben Simmons for the dog right now.
Yeah, you, Manny. What? For real? So here's another question for you guys. How did you guys like the Milwaukee and Brooklyn series? How did you guys like that series?
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I wanted.
Surprised if Brooklyn lost.
Yeah, me too. I wanted Brooklyn to come out since Kobe, R.I.P. Kobe. Since he's no longer playing, Kevin Durant is now my favorite player. Man. He out of pocket.
Slim Reaper?
Yeah, he out of pocket.
Yeah, he's
Shout out to the Slim Reaper. That's what I call my daughter.
Slim Reaper, man. Like when I saw him drop that 49, and he did it like effortlessly. It was like how they say they're shooting over a chair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I've seen people get hot before, but not like that. I mean, I'm talking he was getting hot like Stephen Curry hot, Davidson hot.
Like wherever he went on the court, he was making everything.
Yeah.
Just picking his spots, pulling up.
Yeah, I mean, I knew it was over when he came like right over half court and let that thing go, boom, and he just stood there, and Brooklyn was going crazy, and
When he hit that turnaround and sent it to overtime, like
yeah,
he wasn't even looking at the court.
I don't think he was.
That's stuff you can't teach. So yeah, I think he's definitely the best scorer, and Devin Booker is a close second. 1A, 1B. Kyrie might be 1C.
Yeah, Kyrie definitely.
Man, that little boy, man, I love his game.
Yeah, Kyrie is. I used to watch him in like in Jersey, like when he was playing. And I remember he came over to Philadelphia a couple times. He was playing some of the Catholic schools. I mean, he just had the ball in the string, even back then. Just dribbling.
I think that's what
everybody wanted to go to.
I just like to watch him dribble the ball. It's so crazy how many series and moves and packages he put together. Coming at you full speed.
Full speed. Full speed. How you gonna stop that?
Yeah, how you gonna stop that?
Yeah, you can't stop that. You know. Yeah. So you got any predictions for this upcoming Eastern Conference Finals between Atlanta and Milwaukee?
I kind of don't know. Right? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know the Sixers can beat Milwaukee. That's the crazy part.
And
the Sixers can actually beat Milwaukee.
Atlanta, they got some guys that's hurt that they're getting back, right? Is Hunter? I think Hunter's coming back.
Ooh, shout out French Central.
Yeah,
shout out to Philly.
I think Hunter's coming back. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
French Central finest, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was tough too. I've
Yeah,
seen
so-
him like at AAU and stuff like that. He was tough, real tough. I'll take Milwaukee.
You gonna take Milwaukee? I think I'm gonna take Milwaukee too. I'm kind of up in the air, but I think I'm gonna lean towards Milwaukee. Public league?
It's not public league anymore, right?
Yeah, they still got the public league, but it's so many, right? It's so many divisions now.
Yeah.
There's so many all public teams, and that could actually be another podcast for y'all.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna put that.
Talk about
We're waiting for
club
you.
and
Like we're waiting for you.
in
The
the high
club, the
school
Catholic
and
League,
all
the Interact
that.
League, and stuff like that. Yeah.
Y'all, it's so much more than that now. It's insane. You remember when we were coming up?
Yep.
Like you said, the great '90s basketball era.
90s basketball.
There was 3 teams. It was first, second, third, honorable mention.
Yep.
There's so many all public teams now. Like these kids literally average 4 points, and because they're seniors, they make an all pub team.
Yeah.
That's BS. to me.
Yeah. In order for you to make the all pub, either you had to be a crazy like scorer.
Bro, you had to be good just to make honorable mention.
Yeah.
You know, you had guys. I had a guy, Brian Jones, averaged like 17 points when I went to Lincoln. 17, 18 points, something like that.
Shout out to Lincoln.
He made honorable mention.
Lincoln Rail Splitters, right?
Yeah.
Sneaking Lincoln Rail Splitters.
Now, if you averaging 18 points or something like that in the pub, you first team all public. You know what I mean?
I remember you had to average like 30.
Bro, you had to put in work.
I'm talking work, like
First team?
Lynn Greer work right there,
Yeah.
like Lynn Greer, Marvin O'Connor,
Shout
out to
all them
South Philly.
dudes, Naeem Crenshaw, all them dudes, man. These were all city guys.
Yeah,
Forget first team all pub. These were all city guys. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like straight killers.
killers.
Yeah,
I used to play against these
different
guys like in summer league and stuff like that. And whew. I mean, you talk about buddies,
Bro.
and they will dunk on you.
Forget bunnies. I mean, game.
Yeah. Oh, the great Cat Mobley. Shout out to Cardinal Docker.
Like, who's
The left-handed guy.
Dunking,
Yeah.
dunking all over everybody. Like, who's this dude? Come to find out, he's your NBA player.
Get your NBA
Yeah.
player, tough, yeah, man.
Yeah, playing at Cardinal Doherty and stuff like that. You know, then you also have to, you know, some of the city guys that went out to, you know, to the burbs that played like at Germantown Academy, or they might have played at Penn Charter or something like that, or GFS or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, you know. You know, you guys got time for me to talk about my Clippers so I can get my flowers?
Yeah, sure do.
All right, there you go. Turn it around. There you go. All right. He saved us. Like Paul George saved us too, you know. And let it be said, it shall be done, that the curse of the Clippers Cobra is now finally over. We've been snake bitten for a long time, and like we finally broke to that plateau, you know, to get to the Western Conference Finals. I mean, this is like nothing for you guys. I mean, you guys have been in so many Western Conference Finals, such a shame. You know, shout out to all the naysayers and the so-called experts. I'm air quoting that. You said we couldn't get past Luka Skywalker, and we had no chance against the number one seeded Utah Jazz, and especially when Kawhi Leonard got hurt, and and PG put him on his back in Game 5, man, and showed out. And shout out to the former Florida State swingman Terrence Mann, who had 39 points, and we won the series. And like I said, I'm not going to forget Kawhi because Kawhi had a lot to do with that series as well because he got us there. But I think this is, like I said before in some of our earlier podcasts, this is going to be like the Paul George revenge tour. And, I'm just going to leave it at that. Give Paul
I'm
George
happy
flowers.
for PG.
Thank you, man.
PG. Pandemic P, playoff P, whatever they was calling him. Now I'm happy for Paul George.
He is now, I don't know, what type of name he's going to give him now? Payback P? Phenomenal P? Something like that?
Yeah, they got to give him something.
Yeah.
Payback P.
Payback P.
They got to give him a better nickname now.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was averaging that much because I wasn't watching. Actually, none of the playoff series. Once the Lakers went down, I stopped watching. Period. But
Really?
Yeah. I'm one of them type fans.
You one of them?
Yeah, I'm one of them.
What's your football team?
I'm one of them type fans.
The Eagles?
Yes, I'm an Eagles fan.
So you mean the Eagles get kicked out? Oh man, this is gonna be that's time for another
Yeah,
podcast.
I only
right
watch
there.
Eagles games. I don't watch no other football team.
Yo, you know what? The OG Tracy Johnson's like that too. Like I asked her, I was like, babe, why don't you want to watch like a Jets game? Like, they ain't my football team. You can watch them because you're a Jets fan,
I don't care who playing. I watch it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Like
I just watch the Eagles and highlights. I watch everybody else highlights and I watch the Eagles. That's it.
now, do you watch the Eagles game if they're getting trashed? Do you just keep
Yeah,
watching, or do you turn it off? Like
No,
some
I watch all their games.
Okay.
Even when they trash, me and Shorty, we we watch all the Eagles games.
Yeah, because the OG Tracy Johnson when the Eagles are like down like 21 points or something like that, they're playing terrible. Like she just turns it off.
Turn it off.
Turn it off. I don't even want to see it. She's like, I'm not a glutton for punishment.
I mean, I have, but yeah, for the most part now, I try to watch it through. You know what I mean? Can't be that kind of fan. I try not to be that kind of fan.
I mean, listen, I'm a Jets fan, so I've been through a lot. So I mean,
I'm sorry to hear that.
Jets, Jets, Giants,
Jets,
Eagles.
Giants, Eagles.
Who has the most championships?
The game that I thought they was going to win. The Deshaun Jackson game.
Oh yeah.
They ran the punt back.
Ran that punt back.
They was blowing them out the whole game.
Yeah, that was the miracle of the Meadowlands. Where was I? I think I was at, what's the name of that place? That place out there in Franklin Mills? That little game place?
Oh, Dave and Buster's.
Dave and Buster's, yeah, I was out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, me and my brother went out there to watch that game and saw that nonsense. We went right home, like,
Wait a minute. I think were we up there?
Yeah,
And we saw you in there.
oh, you did?
That was that same game.
Hey,
That was
guys.
that same game. Yeah, yes, sir. That was that same game.
Guys.
Wow. That
Guys.
was like 2013 or something.
Something like that.
14,
Yeah.
something like that.
Guys. So far with the Western Conference Finals, we got, Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. So far, the Phoenix Suns actually lead it 1-0. Leading scorer so far, of course, Paul George, a.k.a. Payback P. And we got Devin Booker, a.k.a. Light Skin Mamba, averaging 40.
Triple double.
Can someone please tell me what happened in game 1, please?
Mid-range jump shot.
Yeah.
Stop.
He had Chris Paul ghost in him or something.
Yeah, or Kobe's. Rest in peace.
Man, yeah, he was out there balling.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing is, can he keep it? I mean, I know he's not going to get a triple double or get 40
Nah, he's not.
every
We're gonna
game.
find-
He's
we're gonna-
definitely not.
We're definitely going to find the cheat code to that.
So the thing is, how long is Chris Paul out for?
I don't know. See, I thought he was only out for one to 2 games. I think maybe 2 games at the most.
Now that depends on
The next game win.
them winning.
Or
I
We can
think Wednesday.
steal game 2. I think we're going to try to steal game 2. It's not going to be like a sweep or something like that. Or we might just do the same thing that we did in the past 2 series. Go down 0-2, go back home, take 2, then lose another one, steal 1, and then win the next one, and that's it. That's game. But like I said before, my clips got tired. I think we got a little gassed for real. We just came off that game 6. We only had the day to prepare for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the game. I
Thanks.
saw.
Thank you for your support.
I'm telling you, I saw
Thank
the
you.
last 2 minutes of that game. I honestly didn't even know it was on.
Thank you, Shiz. I mean, it was all
I'm so
over
sorry.
ESPN.
I honestly did not know that Phoenix game was on.
Okay,
Got
so-
home after the tournament, and I was on
Okay.
Instagram actually.
All right.
And somebody
okay.
posted the score.
You get a
And I'm like,
pass.
oh damn, the
You get a
game was on. Devin Booker went crazy, and I missed it.
I mean, all right. Well, you get a pass because if it's had anything to do with like For the Love and stuff like that, then all right, cool. But if you're just like, I ain't watching it because I'm the Lakers and, you know.
Oh no, it was. I mean, I definitely was home in enough time to catch it, but I just didn't know that the game was on.
I mean, were you doing it because it's the Clippers and we're like the little brothers and stuff like that? You don't want to.
I just don't really care.
Shiz.
I just don't really care. I'm being honest. I just don't really care.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
I don't really care.
We gonna make you care. We gonna make you care. Now there was a DeMarcus Cousins sighting that I saw.
Oh yeah,
which I thought
definitely was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boogie. Yeah, I mean it's not Sacramento Boogie, but you know, it's
That's a player I'll take on Nick.
Listen, he'd be a good fit for you guys. He's like a Zach Randolph type.
I'll take him right now.
But you also played for the Knicks as well. That was a good year for you guys. He had like a double
I
too.
want to talk about Zach Randolph.
Wow, let down. No, not really. He was a letdown in New York.
Yeah, he's
let down for the Clippers
he
too?
went to somebody else and he was
Memphis. He
balling
went
out.
to Memphis and was balling.
Yeah, I mean he's let down for us too. Even though he averaged like 20 and 10 for us, but keep in mind we were like 18 and like
Man,
62.
he was there. He was a journeyman too.
Yeah.
I just remember Sacramento, Memphis, New York.
Portland. He was at Portland.
Portland.
I think he might have been at Portland first.
Yeah.
Young Zach. Yeah, that's
Portland.
right. That's right. Yeah.
I love him in Portland, so you know.
And he won the championship in Michigan State, right?
He
Before
did.
came in.
That he did. Yes, Michigan State. Who did they lose a Temple that year? That was a Lynn Greer year too, if I remember correctly. I think Lynn Greer and them they battled, and I think Michigan State beat him that year. I think that might have been like John Cheney's like last year, and then that was it. Like we're out of here. Yeah, so I can't wait till Wednesday. Was it Wednesday or I think it's Tuesday? Excuse me, Tuesday. Clippers play. Wednesday, that's when the Milwaukee-Atlanta series starts. So, like you said, I don't know who's coming out of that. I'm going to take Milwaukee.
Take Milwaukee
because they're hot.
Taking Milwaukee.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with you too. I'm gonna take Milwaukee.
Yeah, because they're hot. I don't think they're going to have anybody to stop Giannis for real. Not Atlanta because they're like Atlanta.
Right.
I thought we were going to play the Sixers. So
Yeah.
now maybe I can change. I can change up my offense, but don't sleep on Atlanta, man. Because that Trae Young guy, like he likes to be the villain. So
He does. I like the way Trey playing. I like his attitude. I like that you're not going to push him over. You're not going to push him around.
You can talk heavy to him too. He talks heavy right back to you.
Right back. That's one thing I do like about Trae Young, man. He ain't no pushover. Like, he ain't no chump.
Yo, you remember when we was up there playing ball up at the gym, and I think the son's father started talking to you. He was like barking at you, like, "Yeah, he can't check you, this and that," and then you just torched him.
That's a shame. I shouldn't have did that to his son, but
And then you gave him the sneakers.
his dad bought it for him.
Yeah.
I think Young Boy scored. Did he score? I think he scored on me.
He scored on me. He started talking like, "Yeah, it's too easy. Like I'm killing y'all up here and stuff like that." And
Mike,
then he was
I think I won the rest of the game on him.
yeah, I was like, "Yo, showing his body in this cat."
And I'm like, damn, I kind of felt bad. That's why I gave him my sneakers.
Yeah,
He's like 17.
Yeah, he gave him the sneakers.
He was like 17, so I gave him. Yeah, I gave him my sneakers.
Here, young boy. Here, sign these young boy. Take these.
I had to tell him, your dad bought you
Your dad
that
bought
ass
you
with
that.
it, man.
He bought you that. He bought that. That was crazy. I was there for that. It was a cold Sunday too. I was like, damn. He went home. He went right to sleep. It was funny. He went right to sleep in the car too. That was hilarious. It's kind of like when you get stung by a bee, they tell you don't go to sleep or something like that. So yeah. And listen, we're about to wrap it up. Stories from Sean. Any closing remarks? Any shout outs you want to give out, Sean?
Thank you guys for having me on here. Hopefully we come back and do it again. Shout out to my guy, man. Shout out to my guy, Radio. Follow him on Instagram as well. He makes all my merch. He's my partner. It's for the love. He's at all my events. Make sure y'all follow him on Instagram, GS_Enterprises. Check him out, man. He does dope work. He makes shirts. He makes apparel. If you got any apparel you need made, hit him up. He'll make it for you. And that's my dog.
There it is, Radio.
Stay tuned for Rapid Out Entertainment. About to break some noise soon.
Yeah.
Do some things.
Yeah, and we're gonna collab, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna get this league or something. You
Man,
know,
out for the love collabos.
We're gonna do something, man.
I like that.
Listen, man, I want to collab with everybody. You know, if you're in Philly and wherever, Jersey, Delaware, Miami, I don't care where it is, bro. If you want to hoop, you want to put on a tournament or something, yeah, let's do it. I'm with it.
Shiz will find you. Don't get it twisted. Shiz will find you.
Yeah, listen, y'all know me. I'm around.
That's
I'm
right.
always
This is
around.
Penn State's finest right here. He will find you. He has resources. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted.
Please don't get it twisted. I definitely want to shout out my guys at the Run. You know, and if you got to ask what the Run is and you don't know.
Oh yeah, 18. We definitely got pull up in the van.
Mm-hmm. Most def. You know, definitely. I want to do some shout outs. You know, shout out.
Oh,
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I know it's a small table, but we'll find some room.
Oh yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Most definitely. You know, shout out to my guys at the Run. If you got to ask and you don't know, I can't wait to see you guys like on Wednesdays and Fridays. And also, I definitely want to shout out to the OG Tracy Johnson and Kay Slay, my brother, Dr. Kyle Osborne on the Black Psychologist Podcast, Toss Simone on the Sipping with Slap Podcast, and my father. Shout out to Dad. I definitely know you had an awesome Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dad. And definitely all the fathers out there, I hope you had an awesome Father's Day weekend. And, you know, in closing, I just want to thank everybody out there for joining us on another episode of the A-Team Live podcast. I'm going to thank all my Clipper fans out there who didn't give up. My favorite Knicks fan to the side of me, my man Mike. And again, definitely a pleasure. It was a long time coming. My man Shiz Hall, you know, you can reach him at For the Love. You know, doing a great job out there in the community, man. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
And again, I am KC, the Clipper fan Osborne, and the brother with another voice is Mike, the Knicks fan Piercy. We got more in store for you. Don't forget to, you know, share this thing and like, and we appreciate you.